Let's move it on to Tokyo, where Japanese stocks have been trading for an hour. We're seeing shipping shares and also metal stocks dropping at this point. And let's bring in Francis Yoon for more on the movers and the shakers. Francis?
Hey there, Susan. Japanese stocks are slumping. The Nikkei down for the first day in 3. Let's check how the numbers are trading at the moment. The Nikkei down 1/3%. The Topix down by 0.1%. And a strategist at SMBC Friend Securities said in Tokyo that all technical indicators suggest the market is overheating and should pull back. Now, exporters are lagging in trade after the yen is strengthening from a 1-month low. Checking how the numbers are adding up at the moment. Olympus leading the losses at nearly 3%, Canon down by 1.5%. And also in focus are the Japanese banks. That's after Sumitomo Mitsui told Bloomberg in an exclusive interview that bad loans are within company estimates this year. Now that's giving investors hope that the worst may be over for these banks. And even though the bank's chairman Masayuki Oku told Bloomberg that you never know when those bad loans are going to shoot up, it's important because now the bank actually has a tab on its bad debt. Now Sumitomo now forecasting a profit of about $2.2 billion, rebounding from last year's losses, and betting that bad loans will drop 30%. And MUFJ, Japan's biggest bank, also expecting a profit of about $3 billion, a turnaround from last year's loss. Now, let's check how the bank shares are trading at the moment. We see Mitsubishi falling by 0.2%, Sumitomo Mitsui down by 0.5%, but Nomura Holdings actually up by 2% in trade in Japan. Also gaining today in Japan is Japan's Elpida, the chip maker, climbing after Texas Instruments, the second largest U.S. chip maker, raised its second quarter sales and profit forecast. Let's check how the shares are trading. They're trading nearly up by 1%. And also to the pharmaceuticals in Japan, Takeda Pharmaceutical also falling after UBS cuts its rating to sell from neutral. And that's after Asia's largest drug maker delayed its submission in the U.S. of an experimental antidepressant, and UBS says the drug maker is, quote, increasingly likely to seek out licensing deals, and that's pushing shares down lower at the moment today. Shares are down by more than 1%. So that's the picture in Japan. Banks are in focus. Susan, it's back to you.
Okay, thank you for that. Francis Yoon in Tokyo.